The dream for all Houston top 4? Oh, never mind. All Houston top 4 is not possible. Jaden Waltz. One from Louisiana and one from Houston. But we got 2 Houston again. We got another Houston team killer here, Jakarot and Daveong. This is an interesting matchup. I'm sure Mystic can tell us a lot about this matchup, but at some point it was considered like pretty good as far as Steve like matchups go for Hero. I mean,
Hero's one of the better characters in this game. You know, it's kind of hard for a character to beat Steve.
it's about as good as it gets, you know what I mean?
And I mean, Hero has a lot of options, you know, Balance can shut down a lot of Steve's neutral, he has a lot of, like, things he can get off of spells, you know, he's pretty good against blocks, like, he just has a lot going for him. He also has pretty confident entries in this matchup, but sometimes he's get hit by Steve. Up till Bear, ooh, he's starting to end the combo early.
He does that. I mean, compared to you, you go for those like nil blocks. You get your mileage off of it. Dave just does absolutely that's not one of his strong suits. That was techable.
Yeah, actually, to get into top 8, Dave won the set versus Poogie off of a nil ladder.
Oh, he's a goat. Never mind. I'll set up for the rest of my life. Dave got it like that. He's just a goat.
I was actually like studying that a lot because I had just lost a Poogie and then he immediately played Dave, so I was just taking notes.
Yeah, Dave also just no stranger to playing Poogie like 100 million times, whether it's randoms or losers, whatever, double bracket. But yeah, in my head, like when I think about this matchup, the first thing that pops in my head is like when Steve wants to put up a wall and mine in the corner. Hero has his own version of that. He runs to the other side of the stage, he gets his buffs, he gets his spells, and now he's arguably equally as dangerous with those spells active.
Absolutely. And I mean, I agree. It's one of like the few times where a character cannot approach him and genuinely threaten Steve. But here we're at another phase of this matchup, which is looking at Hero's mana bar. Because Steve doesn't generally want to camp Hero like that until the mana's low. But once it is, and he can't just farm for those buffs, then those block walls become a lot more powerful, you know? He can mine a lot more than he was before.
Yeah, exactly. And Hero doesn't have the greatest moves to like deal with wall. Like, you have your... Well, that's not true. You have your side deactivation.
It doesn't go through, but it detonates on it for a quick attack.
Oh, I see. So there's like an active hitbox around the block?
Yes.
Wow, that...
Right now, you see that mana at 7%. And now he's dead. But Ivan is on deck. This is scary. One down throw. Good luck, Charlie.
The boom setup?
Ooh, sploosh. Gonna get past that. What did I tell you about down throw? Okay, 55. 55. Oh, you're lucky you only took 55, dog. I'm
right.
71. Unanswered. What do you do? Okay, mashing out of the I like mashing too.
Who doesn't? It's ultimate. That's what we live for. Have Kaboom, but opposite completely abandoned state. This is looking tough. I mean, with a buff like this.
Psych up and ooh, ping pong! Not quite gonna kill just yet, but barely. Flame slash. Psych up flame slash. That literally breaks shield control, by the way.
I was expecting an up tilt there in all honesty.
Oh! F slash just barely outspacing the back air, and Daveong God gonna barely take that game 1. But God, was that back and forth.
Dave on God taking that game. I was surprised. I'm still surprised that Jakarot didn't opt to go for an up tilt there. A lot of times when they glow red, that's the first thing they look for. It's a huge anti-air, very active. This is one of the big moves that Hero loves to look for when he's glowing.
I didn't see what stage we're going back to here. Small battlefield. Is this just showing PS2, or is it because for some reason it's not started here?
That's true. I think a lot of the time when it comes to like gelling to something like this, even if it's not a counter pick, you can just go gel. Right? There's nothing to do with that to a degree.
And this is like PS2 maybe.
Exactly. This is a different version, right? I mean, it has their pros and cons, right? They're not the same stage by any stretch of imagination. A lot of them have their
Okay.
Oh, come here. 62.
Drops the nail and still gets 62 off of it. I love seeing that.
You don't get the full combo, but you get 100 million.
Only 77. Wah.
Crimea River. Not gonna be able to get the reaction off the fireball. Missing the punish. Right up tilt, catching the jump.
One thing I'm noticing is that Jakarot's really aggressive with his landings and just disadvantage in general. And I mean, it puts so much pressure on Steve. Because, like, you never want to get reversal. Those especially in Ultimate, but like, just one hit and a good position you have in a spot like that.
So they're gonna put it on stage. It's a ledge trap situation. Dave's looking to capitalize off of this.
What if you wanted the TNT ledge trap, but God said bounce?
Yeah, exactly, right? We're gonna get a little DUSK KO here.
That was a Sparking Zero, man.
Shout out Sparking Zero. Who won that? Like,
I only saw like the last second.
I didn't watch that either. But looking even, both these guys have been playing for so long too. They both know this matchup. Oh my god, what a pickup. Great, like, just option coverage, straight up.
What was Jakarot did there?
Right? Like, you get hit by the anvil and you might die, right?
Ooh, not quite hitting the kaboom. We call that a sploosh.
Dave with a strong lead here.
Okay, looking for the sizzle. One of the few spells that Hero has is unreactable. Mainly just the slashes and scissors are the only real unreactable ones.
Yeah, definitely. And they both work so well at different distances, like ranges. This was literally instant. Flame Slash, also anti-airs as well, especially for him close. It's huge. I mean, so many like good spells that Hero has.
Up till there. And look at the mana bar right now. I mean, he gets it for hitting his shield, but like, if you have no mana, you get hit off stage, like, your recoveries are really linear.
Right, I mean, like, even if you take this stock, like, you're not gonna have that much mana to still farm.
Oh, but that back air. Ooh, shouting on the back street. Doom! Up throw, gonna do it, but sitting at 94%. What spell is he looking for?
Yeah, here you definitely want to make the most out of this opportunity. You want to heal here, ideally, right, so you don't die immediately.
This is such a scary position. You only need one gold button to die, and like, it having low durability does not matter.
Low on mana, low on option getting on stage. Daveong taking it.
And no one moves left to work with, down 2-0 to Dave.
Yeah, this is tough, man. I mean, Steve is so good. Dave has been playing Jakarot for so long.
I'm out of here. Wolf's eliminated Dave. I had 7 hours at home.
Valid. Well, it was a pleasure commentating. I thought that was a fire block, the half block that we had.
Absolutely, man. I hope we can again.
Absolutely. At the next one, whatever that may be.
When is though? You know, the next regional. I want to come back.
In Houston? Good question. No idea.
I'll annoy all my Houston friends until they give me an answer. Alright, peace
Absolutely.
out, man.
Bye-bye. Sit drives. Good boy. Shout out Mystic for the top 8 commentary. Definitely, I thought, oh, it was a great block. I mean, she bounced off with me really well. I mean, Jakarot kind of looking a little slumped there, down 2-0 against Dave. But I mean, Jakarot is one of the premier players in Texas, man. He's one of the best in Houston. So, I mean, there's nothing that will kind of phase his mental here. I mean, he knows he can do it. He's pushed this character's meta so far. It's just up to him to believe in himself to make this comeback in these quarters. But like Mystic was saying, Waltz wasn't working the set over Jade and loses his quarterfinals on the other side. So Jade, our highest placing Louisiana player, out of 5th. Waltz advancing, that's an energy from Jakarot. That's exactly what you don't need when you're trying to get back into the game, especially when you had a lead. Big jab combo. Oh, wasn't ready for him to land back on stage. Puts it down. It's not going to get the Kaboom setup he was looking for. Had it there. Unfortunately, a little too late. Good wait by Dave. Didn't immediately go for like the block and guard. Especially looks like back heel. This is big. I mean, he has a lot of mana to work with, right? But at the end of the day, like Mystic was saying, this matchup becomes so polarizing depending on how big your mana bar is. Still has a lot of MP to work with. Big and Nair, that was just great option coverage. Good grab. He does have a lot of end lag if you don't do the exact spacing on the upbeat. This heavy forces him to respect it. This is looking like an even game still. Jakarot with the upbeat out of shield lands on the platforms or the blocks. It's so crazy to me that it's fair. Kind of a, like almost a pseudo autopilot menu pull off stage from Hero. And that's something, that's like the biggest opportunity to make people up on you, right? So they want to do it any second they can. Situation, bounce the very top of it. Even if it's not the best like move in terms of frame data, I mean that is a huge move and it's disjointed. You know what I mean? Fizzle, you have a lot of mana to work with. Kaboom uses so much mana though. He has not been getting these kaboom and bang like ledge trap situations that he's been so like known for. But still in the lead here. Attack here. Especially, that's a huge game to get. Not only are you surviving in the set, right? But, I mean, off of an SD in the same game too and winning, coming back to win, that's huge. No doubt, that's huge. And both of these guys, no strangers to reverse 3-0 and reverse 3-0 just purely because of how like high level the competition is here in Houston. And how well, like, how many times these guys have played each other. So it's definitely not out of the question. We're going to Battlefield, seeing his stage change for the first time. Look at that kaboom. Yeah, the problem is, he could potentially gotten a steep grab finish there, but he didn't get a lot of mileage off of it because of a bounce your angle on down throw. It's not going to work that well because of bounce. Big combo, great up B. It kind of stalls him in the air a little bit. It does give away a good chunk of mana, but it's a good way to keep going with those. The problem with Battlefield though, there's a point where Hero can kind of just up B in the middle of the stage, he can short hop up B in the middle, and he'll pretty much land lagless on the top platform, almost like a Shoryuken lag, or lag thereof rather. Kaboom setup, a little too early. This money part for it. Big, oh, he was risking it all on that fair off stage. Pinecart, it's just one, hard to react to, and want to, like, hard to beat out that move, especially because it's armored. So it's so difficult sometimes, but putting up the stock count here, Jakarot really needs to get back into this game, into this set count here. He has a momentum from the previous game, but he has to keep up. I mean, the bracket stamina is real. You gotta keep it up. Big side B. Those mid-range side Bs from Hero, they're really good in that range, right? Because Steve's best burst range option is that line part, getting a huge pickup off that up B. Those are the edge guards that we've seen him attempt in this set. He hasn't landed one until that point. That's the kind of momentum we need. Want to potentially reverse Hero Dave here. Winner this meets Waltz and user sentence. Either of this goes down. Zach. You get any follow-ups after that. Side still hitting Steve. It's a really good option. We've seen that a couple times where the top of Side just hits him. Yeah, shield. Good situation. That was a cool combo. I mean, that was very creative. Side B. That's a big money maker, right? Down tilt, miss a T-frame. You saw how much respect Jakarot had instantly going away in that situation. He got them. Those little unreactable ledge trap. Grab, good shield grab. On the table, he has enough mana for a button too, but with Diamond, I mean, it's so hard. Anything can kill, right? An S match at this percent, like, pretty much center stage is gonna kill too. I mean, Diamond S match is so strong. Jakarot still has to give so much respect to Dave, pulling in on that line card as well. No grab coming out. This is anyone's game right now. Anyone's game. We're not seeing up B's out of shield anymore. Fairly surviving the side beat. Bounce comes out on the table, setting up the blocks potentially for a back throw edge guard. Not gonna get any kills off of this. Heal, that was huge. That might be the difference between living and losing. Like a straight there. So closes it out. We're looking at a potential reverse 3-0 Jakarot with the momentum in the last 2 games. Like I said, both these guys ain't no stranger to getting reverse 3-0, to being on the receiving end, and a gift in it. It is the time of the holidays. So let's see how Dave can respond here on the verge of getting knocked out at 5th place to his hometown homie in Houston. In the Lake Jackson Regional. It's a pleasure to be alive, man. Truly. It's a pleasure to be here. These guys are not here for pleasure. They're here for business. Let's get into this game 5. Losers quarters, winner advancing. The losers semis to play Waltz. Young man sitting very tight from Grants. One of these players wants to make the run and gets his hands and meet him there. We're gonna be on Kalos this time. So off the top of my head, I'm not a Steve aficionado, right? But he does get different materials on different stages, right? On this stage, I believe you get a lot more iron. Even if your mining speed is slower, you're not getting materials as fast. The type of material you're getting does change depending on the stage. I gave it a very strong lead, 100% lead. You're gonna get this kill here if you're, if you can bring this back if you're Jakarot. This could potentially lead into a huge snowball effect. He continues to mine, potentially get diamond, and it just goes downhill from there. The Bloom is such a good move, but it uses like 36, something like that, MP off the top of the dome. So like if you're using it, you really want it to make it count, like in those ledge trap scenarios that we've seen Jakarot go for. No bounce that time, but on any other stage that my car would have killed. Oh, hello, he's alone. Great for the bear. Now you're gonna die. You're at a good condition. He gets a kaboom there. Not gonna get it. I think he was using that kaboom to try to hit him rather than set up for the ledge trap, so he wanted to rip it as soon as possible. Another kaboom, but now you have no mana. But thankfully, like, you have a psych up, and up tilt is certainly gonna kill. But now you, without mana, you don't have the opportunity to get more boosts between stocks, right? Which is where you get most of your money. Diamond on the table for Steve now. Whenever Steve is above you, these guys against Steve, they've been so like good at just being comfortable on the ground, right? You gotta be able to recognize when he wants to go for minecart, anvil, right, drop it on you. And you gotta be comfortable moving on the ground, rolling around, and things like that. Because otherwise, you're giving Steve so much like opportunity. Like you're scared, right? He has an upper hand in that sense. That back air might have killed too. The diamond especially, I mean, who knows? Back air also having 2 different hitboxes. One sends off the top, one sends to the side. It's very hard to deal with, especially with diamond. He's so strong. Big axe breaking there. This could be a big opportunity. That's it back though. Good fair. It's so difficult challenging those minecarts. How can they get it? Very close edge guard there from Jakarot. See the huge stock that has Steve not having that many materials. Like I mentioned before, this mining is slower on the stage. But you want to push your advantage as best as you can. He gets bounced. You need a good mix of defense and aggression here. Upload throwing to secure it. That was a very fast turnaround from Jakarot. Not getting any buffs in the meantime. Still has bounce active though. On the verge of reverse 3-0, Jakarot really wants to find this win. Has a momentum and control here in this game 5. Still no materials available for Steve. So with a stage like this, you get access to so much more iron, and that just, it makes your kill power so much better with minecart, anvil, and things like that. And the blocks get better so you can get diamond faster. Like, he has so much iron. That is like a lot of minecart. Those types of things matter. Having access, just access to minecart and anvil is a game changer, right? On top of so many good tools that Steve has, It's just one more thing you gotta worry about. No jump, doesn't matter. Now he has absolutely no materials. Looking good. Leg tap situation. Not gonna get the kill just yet. 91 and counting. Still no materials on the table for Steve. Jakarot playing this so well. With the berry, he gets opportunity to mine, and you gotta put an end to the diamond dash attack. Not gonna do it just yet. Good dash back. You gotta give Steve so much respect. Going for a bear. Jakarot, is this gonna be the bear? Hello? That was like an monster strike, but on a flat. Oh, heck, untechable. Jakarot securing the reverse 3-0 with an exasperated sigh of relief. It is so much stamina that is required.